Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We're on our way back to our own home, the SSS building, and in between episodes I did do a little bit of fighting down in the Geofront, just to get back into the combat side of things and, of course, to try and get some money. So, what I did was, I went down there, I got a lot of ingredients, I sold them. And it basically gave me enough money to buy some more variants of the ingredients I can use for cooking. And I started cooking with everyone just to try to get those recipes out there, making those particular dishes. And guess what? I got a failure, and I know this is gonna sound really weird, but one of the failures turned into cat food. Cats sure loves a lot only for strays. So I'm guessing that's what we're gonna give to the cat. I'm happy with it. So that does mean that we have to keep on cooking, and whatever we fail, we'll give to our cat. I see the irony in that. But before we head down to the SSS building, what I want to do is I want to buy weapons for the other members as well. Because so far we only bought them for 2. And as you can see, I got some decent amount of money. So I was gonna see if I can buy the weapons for the rest as well. That way, if there is gonna be some combat in the quest we're gonna get, at least we'll be able to do as much damage as we can. Alright, time to head back. So, all we have to do is use this terminal and report our progress to headquarters, right? That's correct. We should try testing it. $5 DP just for the support request explanation? Hey, it was easy enough, so yeah. You're welcome. We will. I see. Well, that was really quick. So from here on out, we just have to report in like that whenever we complete requests. Another update. It appears that more requests have already been added to our system. We should verify each one just to stay safe. Ooh, we got 4. And 1 urgent, so I'm guessing that's going to be the main story quest. And the rest will be optional. Support requests have explanation is reported. Client Tronts. I lost some items in the city. I'm looking for somebody to help me find them. For details, please see me at Hotel Millennium in the Entertainment District. I will be waiting in my room. Vacancy verification. The Crossbell City Hall. The City Residential Affair Division is reviewing residence registration. We are seeking assistance from the CPD in verifying vacant units. For more information, please inquire at the Crossbell City reception desk by the end of the day. And Geofront A1 section monster extermination. The state government. A dangerous monster, Megalobat, has been sighted in the Geofront A1 sector. We ask that the special support section deal with this threat swiftly. Under the note, it uses the weight of its body to damage with high power attacks. So, be alert. Alright, we'll be alerted. Phew, that's a lot. More monsters in the Geofront, huh? So this is an extermination request. From what I've heard, those are usually handled by the Bracer Guild. Hear me out, guys. Why don't we take care of this extermination ourselves? You want to do what? Looking for a bit of redemption, Lloyd? Yeah, I am. It was only because of Ariel's McLean that we came out unscathed last time. If we had time to prepare, I genuinely believe that we could have handled it on our own. Besides, today's our first official day on the job, so why not start off with a bang? Well, you make a compelling argument. Well, it seems troublesome, but you may have a point. I like the way you think, Lloyd. We better get to work on fixing our questionable image. Now that we got a plan, I guess we should head to the geofront when we're ready. Yeah! Among the support requests, there are some that are higher priority and mandatory. These are marked as urgent, and when completed, the story will advance. Other support requests are not mandatory. Please pay attention to them though. They have time limits and will expire if the story advances too much. Yeah, and that's why those requests will be done first as soon as we can, so we do not miss out on those DP points. 100%. Taking care of smaller support quests is a special support section's job. It's up to you whether you complete them or not, but at least head to the police department later. And if you want to learn about fine-tuning your enigmas, you should stop by the Orbital store too. Roger that. Okay, so his text is still the same, I think. So, if you want to go to the entertainment district, may this one be faster? Yeah, and just randomly talking to some people just to see if they have different texts or not, because I have no idea what the change rate is of text in this game yet. It's probably not as fast as this, so now that we've already talked to everyone in town, we can probably just focus on the quest for the moment. But there will be a time when we move on with the main story that everybody will move on in their day-to-day lives, and text will change. And when that happens, we want to talk to them and see what happens. Alright, let's go to the hotel. Oh, welcome to Hotel Millennium. We provide only the finest quality of service at our hotel. We make for the perfect place to rest in Crossbell, the entertainment capital of Samaria. Okay, so I'm guessing we have to be at the other side. No problem. Oh wait. I was in the room. Should be in our detective notebook. What does attack mean in front? Oh, this is the main story line. Okay, I get it. Alright. Tronts in the entertainment district. I'm waiting in my room. Okay, so he's not at the reception desk. We need to go into one of these rooms. Tront, where are you? I'm so done with walking. I might as well cut my losses and head home. Excuse me? By any chance, did you submit a request to the special support section? Oh, are you guys police officers? Woohoo! I didn't think you were actually going to come. Well, we're here to help. Your request mentioned that you lost some of your belongings. You could explain how that happened exactly? Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, it's just so frustrating. I don't even have the energy to cry anymore. You see, I love shopping, so I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around town. I eventually noticed there were a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All my stuff had already fallen out. I searched for what felt like forever, but I still couldn't find any of my belongings. Man, that really sucks. It's always been a full day though. I thought your stuff's hanging out where you dropped it, to be honest. Well, there's a chance a passerby may have picked them up and turned them in somewhere. Would you please state the locations you visit during your shopping spree? Oh, sure thing. As you expect, I stopped by the department store first. I spent a good amount of time there with all the new brand stuff they have on display. Can you blame me? Sorry, that's beside the point. Anyway, I went to see the East Street Marketplace after that. And it wasn't until I stopped to rest near the park in the Harbor District that I noticed the tear. I searched everywhere, but even after spending the whole day looking, I just couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, a souvenir I had bought, and, well, something else. I'm pretty sure I lost 3 things in total, but about the last one? You're going to tell us that you can't remember what it was, aren't you? Well, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll start by searching around the places you visited. Times, East Street, and Harbor District. Those are all commercial areas. It'll probably save us a lot of time and effort if we simply ask the workers there if they know everything. Or anything. Awesome. Let me know if you find anything. Quest Lost Item Search started. It was always a dream for me to tour Crossbell. Seeing the wonderful sights put me in a daze, hence the situation I'm currently in. I'm tired of searching. Crossbell City is way too large. Oh, and I intend to return to my home country today. I'm begging you, officers, please hurry. And that's why it's medium. Okay, this is the other desk. Okay. So, we have a couple of districts that it wants us to go to. The Central, the Eastern, and the Harbor. That shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it separately. Because I was thinking maybe we should pick up the other quest as well. We could, but might as well wait a little bit. The Time Department Store. This is one of the locations Tronts visited. He may have lost his belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? Oh, you've lost something of yours? This front desk more or less serves as the lost and found, and we have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, huh? You think they've got Tron stuff? Hopefully. I'm not that shocked that they found a lot of drop stuff, given how big a building Times is. Well, Tron said he lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a random third thing. Upon reflection, it might have been wise to ask some more details about each of the items. Ah, wait a minute. Are you referring to the customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? Yep, that's him. Oh, thank goodness. Someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Oh, not quite. We only discovered it after the fact. It's just that, well, he stuck out like a sore thumb. Well, he most certainly did. He was happily laughing and cracking jokes with every person he ran into. Then, when he was on his way out, his bag caught on one of the display cases. It was only when we were cleaning up later that we found the wallet. Ah, well then. I cannot say that I'm surprised to hear this. Well, he never bothered to come here to search for it? Poor guy must have given up already. Guess that's why he ended up coming to us for help. Oh, please wait a moment. We'll bring it right away. Here you are. Received a man's wallet. Thanks, you two. You're lifesavers. Oh, our pleasure. Just make sure that it gets back to the right hands. We'll make sure. Our lost and found has been accumulating a lot of items of late. We forward things to the police after a week or so, but even then, we still usually have about a dozen or so items at any given time. Please take care not to forget any of your belongings in the store. Yeah, if every day or every week you have more than 10 items, people should really pay more attention to their stuff, really. Alright, the Eastern District. East Street Marketplace. Tron mentioned he'd come through here. Maybe his lost item is somewhere in the area? Oh, excuse me. Do you happen to have found any lost items here lately? Lost items? Let me think. Sorry, afraid not. I tidy the stall daily, so I would have noticed if I picked up anything weird off the ground. I don't think we'll have much luck here. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Oh, did you lose something? I can't say we have, sadly. It's not surprising though, people lose stuff here all the time. Have you tried asking anyone else? Somebody may have picked something up. Oh, excuse me, do you happen to found any lost items here lately? Oh, welcome! What's that? You lost something? Sorry pal, I didn't pick anything up. We started working at the crack of dawn, so I figure I would have noticed a doohickey or two. Well, if it's something that important, then why not ask the police to find it? About that, I've got a funny story for you. I suppose our reputation is so low that we are not even recognized as officers. Don't worry, give it a week or two. We'll be fine. Okay, fishies, fishies. All the boys in my house are hefty eaters. Oh, excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, huh? Well, actually, wait a second. Now that you mention it, there was a young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember him because he made some dumb jokes when he stopped by my stall. I don't think he noticed the gaping hole in his bag, because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. When I saw it laying there, I tried to chase after it to give it back to him, but he was already gone. Nice. It looked like we hit a jackpot. So, were you police folks the ones who were sent to get it for him? Guess I'll leave it to you then. I can't say I ever expected the police to pick up this up in person. Well, whatever. Just make sure it makes the way back to the owner safely, okay? Yeah, you can count on us. Thank you for your cooperation. See, we are already getting noticed. Like, normally the police doesn't do this. Whatever. And in a while it will be like, I kinda like that. So show some initiative. I'm tired from walking around all day. I could go for some ice cream. So who will it be? I should probably work on my conditioning. You find a lot of people in suits passing by here in the morning. Not much of a surprise, considering how many businesses there are in the area, but boy, do they always look like they're in a rush. Though, I have to admit, I do like a man in a suit. Tronts did spend some time in the harbor district, so he might have dropped something of his around here. Oh, excuse me, have you seen any items lying on the ground recently? Ah, are you looking for something? Actually, now that you mention it, there was some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about the hole in his back at some point. You'd think it was the end of the world with how much he was freaking out over it. Yeah, that certainly sounds like him. I only saw it from a distance, so I have no clue what he might have lost. That's too bad. Hold on. One of my customers did mention finding something on the ground earlier today. She hangs out in the park here pretty often, so it shouldn't be too hard to find her. So why not try asking her for more details? Thank you very much. One of my customers did mention finding something on the ground earlier today. She's usually in the area, so it might be worth talking to her if you're looking for something your guy lost. Oh, I'm glad we managed to find this park. My feet are killing me. The city is really massive. Bringing our child here was just asking to get worn out. There she is. Oh, excuse me. Would you happen to seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my. Lost something, have you? I actually found something stuck in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kinda curious, so I picked it up. And just in time too. It was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? It's a pinwheel he bought in the Eastern District, isn't it? Our client couldn't recall what his third item was, so I suppose nothing is out of the question. What is it exactly? Well, I take it you guys were looking for this. Here, it's all yours. Republic-bound ticket. A train ticket? Well, I doubt he's going anywhere without this bad boy. Well, he won't have to worry about that now. We managed to retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, guys. Let's go back to Tronts and tell him the good news. I'm sure he'll be glad to see his valuables again. So basically, this is an optional request. If we didn't do it, would he still be able to go home, or would he been left behind here? That's actually quite an interesting way to think about things. I'm pretty sure if we go to the end of that he will have found a ticket, or he would not have lost it. Because if we don't talk to him, we don't pick up the request, then we don't know he missed these items. Yeah, very curious indeed. And while we're on the way back, we might pick up the other one. Oh, welcome to Crossbell City Hall. If you're here to pay your utilities or to change your address, you've come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Excuse me, we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police. Oh, wonderful. I wasn't expecting you to respond so quickly. Right. Could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had to do something with confirming vacancies of certain residences. Oh, yes, of course. Allow me to explain. You're all familiar with resident registration, correct? Anyone who wishes to move to Crossbell must visit us here to register for residency. The reality is, though, people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It becomes more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we're seeking your help to verify any vacant residencies in the city. We need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. The folks over at the Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we'd greatly appreciate the assistance. Well, you're telling us that we have to go play errand boys for the government? Don't be rude, Randy. We are the government. Verifying vacancies is actually important in catching certain criminal activities. Filling documents in a timely manner is crucial. Oh yeah, go figure. Well, it'd be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of the things while we're at it. Will you be able to help us then? Oh, thank you so very much. I'll hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the request and will guide you in your work. Understood. I will be sure to look them over. Thank you. Received vacancy list. Let's see. There are 3 different locations in total. One near the entrance of the residential district. Looks like the next one is on East Street. According to this address, it's to the right of the Bracer Club Guild. To the right of the Bracer Guild. Sweet. They were pretty easy to remember. Last one looks like it's in the downtown district. Well, it's an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. There appear to be 3 documented vacancies. Just a moment, please. I'll note this down in the detective notebook. Okay, all done. Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. We'll begin working on verifying the outlined vacancies now. Should we come back here once we've completed the task? Yes, please. Report back to me once you've completed verifying all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Alright, I'm guessing we're going house hopping. But before we're gonna do that, I wanna bring back the stuff we found from the guy in the hotel, Tronts. Because trust me, a ticket to go home is extremely important. You said you lost 3 things, correct? Luckily, we were able to track them down. Here you are. And please, don't drop them again, okay? You might want to buy a new bag so it doesn't happen again. Ah, you guys are miracle workers. This is definitely my stuff. And here I was about to give up on everything ever finding them and head home. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet? Or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point there. Oh, anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. I mean, you guys were great, but I haven't heard the best thing about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you 4 even showed up to help at all. I see. Well, I think I'm finally starting to get why the special support section was made. Isn't it wonderful though, the feeling of helping out someone in need? At any rate, that should be for his request. Lost item search completed. I can finally return to my country. Thank you so much, everyone. You should probably start by buying a new bag, sir. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. He certainly is a lively one. Yeah, considering all the information we've heard about him, he definitely is. Alright. One should be here. I think this is the vacant house. It has the right address. The gate is locked. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it. Thing is just an empty mansion. Agreed. I'm unable to detect any presence from within. Well, I think this house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. I remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a kid. Really? Ellie and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumor at all. At any rate, I think we've successfully verified the vacancy. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, but the thing is, what Lloyd isn't realizing, Ellie is rich. I mean, dirty rich, you know what I mean? And she lives in this area, so her hearing about that rumor feels more logical when you know it. Alright, just coming through. Alright. I think it will be this one. The door is locked. Is this room also vacant? It's not on the list, so perhaps the tenant is just out right now. Though I can't say for sure. According to the City Hall documents, the East Street vacancy is located to the right of the Brazier Guild. We should make our way there. Ah, because I was actually remembering this door here. So I was actually thinking that this was the one they're looking for. This one? No, that's our good old friends. This is the building directly to the right of the Brazier Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant though? It doesn't display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite actually. Well, maybe we can check with the receptionist and see what the deal is. Man, I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. Well, I bet you would, wouldn't you? Excuse me, sir? We're with the... Ah, kids interested in joining? I'll gladly accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman Guild. Boy, am I glad to see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Joining the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? Ah, sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering ground of the fishing enthusiasts, the Crossbell branch of the Fisherman's Club. Hey kid, with the blue and white jacket there? You look like you could handle a few rods before. I can sniff out talent from a cells away. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? What? I mean, sure. I used to go fishing back when I was a kid. But I'm working right now, sorry. I'm impressed how easily you could tell Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Man, that caught me off guard. Anyway, this might be without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. What? Of course it's not. That's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning our next fishing event. Well, we're on top of vacancies. There is an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right up the street. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there. Is that what you're looking for, maybe? You'll find Acacia 2 buildings over from us, to the left of the Brazier Guild. The actual vacancy is 2 buildings away? You're telling me the records were botched? Well, that does seem the case. Well, in that case, we should head there and confirm it so the City Hall can update their records. We just were there! We can confirm that. There's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia, right up the street. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there. That's what you're looking for, right? Yeah, but I wouldn't mind having a rod or 2 as well. The door is locked. Excuse me? Is anyone home? I'm not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd. Yeah, seems that way. What are you all doing over there? That there is a vacant room. Oh, looks like we're right on the money. Oh yeah, the last tenant moved away about half a month ago. I'd suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. I'm so confused. I thought it was a man, then I saw the name Marcy, and then the person walked away with a mustache. Yeah, that went everywhere. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Did their previous tenant not file the proper papers or something when he split? Man, how lazy can he get? Well, that reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that their records may not be completely accurate. I don't understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is room 202 at Acacia Apartments. I should write down all the details. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, looks like Ellie is gonna be our document keeper for the game. Very good. And who knows, maybe when we find the vacant lot, Rixia is gonna be in there. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. Well, there should be 3 vacancies according to the document provided by City Hall. Oh, are you with the government? Actually, we're police officers. We're just here to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, huh? I recall there only being 1 vacant room though. Are you certain? Are there not 3? Oh, no, I don't believe so. It does shock me that the government has trouble keeping up with that kind of information, to be honest. Though I imagine it's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They are more or less given up on us. Anyway, you're welcome to inspect the rooms as long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay then, shall we go take a look? Sure, sounds like a plan. door is locked. Excuse me? Is anybody home? I failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob too. I thought anyone's been living here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Great. Now that we've confirmed the details in the documents, our work here is done. Let's head back to City Hall and report our findings. Yes, but... This apartment sure doesn't seem to be vacant. I was hoping that they think, maybe this is a squatter's apartment. We better check it out. Alright, since that is done now, the only thing left for us to do is head back all the way to the administrative district, which isn't that far, to be honest. Yeah, the city is big, but once you get a hang of where everything is, it gets a lot easier. Hello everyone, is the verification process going well? Yeah, we read up a little while ago. We're here to submit our report. Lloyd handed over the corrected documents. Wow, you've included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for the help. I'd rather they work on being a bit more organized with their documentation instead. All their mistakes had us on one seriously white goose chase. And we're not part of their organization. It may not be our place to comment, but the organization of the original documents was subpar at best. Oh, I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs tries their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. I hope you will accept my apologies on their behalf. Oh, no, that's okay. We may have been a little insensitive. Seems they have their own share of problems. Right, members of the Crossbell Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, I'm glad we could be of assistance. Now I can get overwhelmed at times, so please, don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agree. Assignments of similar nature should be no problem for us. Just a word, and we'll be here. Oh, thank you for the offer. We'll be sure to take you up on it when the time comes. Vacancy verification completed. Alright. First two jobs done. I think the best course of action we have right now, I think, would be to go back to our SSS building and report on them. Because I know we still have an urgent request by going into the geofront, which we might make a little bit of progress on. But before we do that, because I was almost forgetting about it again, let's go find ourselves a kitty. You know, you might have something here that Cope would like. I'm sure it'll be okay to give this to him. Nyan Nyan. Damn, that totally energized the cat. Fish fillets. Giving us a gift, huh? Thanks, Cope. Where in the world did you find this, though? I think Cope likes us. So yeah, now I can understand why you want to give him food every time we can. Just for the off chance that he might go crazy and bring us more stuff. I get that. Alright, let's report. Nice. Don't worry, we'll let you know. Alright, reported. Short. Yeah, we'll do it. Alright, I'm guessing we're going back underground. Alright, so I'm guessing it has to be in here somewhere. Does the note actually say where in the geofront it actually is? In the A1 sector, a megalo bed. No map from the sector. Oh, we are in the A sector, okay. It should be behind here because it's locked, isn't it? Alright, so I'm guessing we just have to fight our way through. Yeah, we'll fight a few monsters, get a little bit closer, and next time we'll probably exterminate the monster. Because I wouldn't be too surprised if the monster will be at the location where we got rescued by Arias. Because that would be the perfect place to pick up a monster request, an extermination request. Because maybe the monster came here after finding the corpse of the other monster that got defeated according to the story. At least that would be plausible to me. Yeah, maybe I should use an art. I thought he could reach that. I actually assumed that there was not a cross above it, but yeah, my mistake. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. If you hit them often enough, they get annoyed by it. Which, to be honest, we can all understand. When someone keeps knocking you on your head, at some point, you're gonna strike back. I know it's a dead end, but you never know. I should try to get more back attacks, because it makes fighting a lot easier. Ooh, this I definitely want to check out. I think this ladder will come up straight into the central square, where we saw the chest. Yeah, see? I knew it. A whole bunch of Sabbath. Don't say no to that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go till we get to the elevator, which I think will be the next screen. And we'll continue exploring the area on the next episode. But now, at least we recovered one of the chests we didn't find last time. And let's be honest, these are like old monsters, so they shouldn't pose a risk to us anyway. And who knows? Maybe before we reach the bed monster, we can level up to level 6 and do even more damage. Because seeing as this is our first extermination, because I don't think we're gonna be in much trouble, to be honest. But yes, I'm gonna leave it here at the elevator. After this, we're gonna go straight down and continue exploring there, hopefully finding where this bat is. And when we do, we're gonna exterminate it. So, for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we hunt down a monster for the SSS. See you then. Bye bye.